Hi everyone. So I've been working on this. This is the wood that I replaced from the piece of wood that cracked. If you haven't seen that, I made a short with it. But anyway, so this is really nice. It's a little big, but this is big. So let me show you what my plan is. I'm playing with stuff in my mind. I would like this, and I have some things that I got at Michael's yesterday. I got these. They came on a strip of 8, and they are really, really pretty. So you get the picture with those. And I have seashells. And I have some of the beads that look like sea glass. And I also have sand dollars that are leaving sand all over my nice white napkins. But then I found this. Now, before I show you this, my plan for this right here, I used to do it on a mirror. I would put plastic and then blue tape, like painter's tape, all around the mirror. And then I would use liquid nails, the one that comes in a tube. And I would just put it on it and texturize with the liquid nails. And that would harden. It would look like sand. I would get that all prepped out first. And then come back with my finished pieces and glue them down, and then use liquid nails to like make it look sandy, like maybe some sand built up on it. So that's the idea with that. I will do every step with you. This is full blown. I am going to show you everything I do. This is adorable. I did have to break it. It had it's a charm. I wish I could have found a wooden one. Look guys, it's a treasure chest. Is that just not the coolest little thing? But anyway, so I thought I'd do that. And I would probably have it spilling over with jewels that I will glue down. Maybe have a few pieces, maybe a few pearls next to my treasure chest. Maybe I'll have it up like this, or like this, like it's stuck in the sand. So that's one more thing. Now I think I can move. Oops, I gotta find a place to put this stuff now. I'm going to move this out of the way and show you what I have done so far. And I've made a big mess on my workspace. I have more stuff everywhere. So it just looks awful. So what I've done, and the reason for the Dremel, guys, is I'm not going to use a big drill, I promise. Though I have done that years ago. My plan is, like this right here, this is beach grass. You ever go on the beach and you see these long, feathery things? When I was at Michael's yesterday, I saw them, plastic ones, and then I saw ones that looked real, but no, I want to keep this all handmade. I didn't want to buy flowers. I didn't want to buy seagrass looking stuff. I want to make it all. So I made the seagrass. I'm going to make some more. And then when I get what I want, I will twist them really, really tight, and then drill a hole, and then put some glue in it so that they will stay. I don't want to have to make roots and try and tuck them down and worry about them. I am going to drown this stuff in liquid nails and super glue in the original hole. But anyway, so this is the seagrass. And then I'm working on this. I would like it to look like a tropical tree, maybe a palm tree. But I do have a few things to show you on that as well, and how to extend that. Then I decided to make some of these, and I'll make them with you. Little flowers. They're in the playlist. I was thinking about just putting like a little shrubbery thing, maybe around the log, the driftwood. I don't know yet. And I know on the beach there's all kinds of pretty stuff. And I've been looking at photos as well. But I decided to do pretty my way. And this is another thing that I have come up with. And I'll show you how I did these. These are just little puffs. And I might make some leaves and have them near the flowers. Just something different. Something sparkly and beachy. So that's my goal. And, okay, so for the seagrass, let me see, where's my paper? I just had it. That's because I moved everything around. I lost my notepad. Let me just measure this real quick. Yeah, these ones here are 11 inches long. And I will write everything down in the description box. These are between 14 and 16 because they were wires that I didn't use in a previous project. So the way I'm doing my seagrass is fold my wire in half, put on, the one that I want on the top, and if I want to alternate colors, you can alternate colors. Let's see, do we want to, we'll use these 4mm bicones. Can't even see me. I don't know how long I'm making, just however long I want. I'll know as I go if I want to add more. So just put your beads on and take one, preferably even, like I have 7 here. I got 3 on each side and 1 in the middle. Take the first one and just put in a little twist. It don't have to be tight. Keep it loose. Let it have movement. Then slide down your next one. Just put in a twist like that. Not fancy at all. And slide down another one. And just keep going for however long you want that piece of seagrass to be. I want them all different lengths. Some of them are really long. I should be doing some short ones, and I will. But this is how I'm making the seagrass. So I'll be making a whole bunch more of these. Don't know how many yet. For these little things, they're really, really pretty. But I didn't realize these little champagne color crystal things, the bicones that I have. I've used them on so much that I really don't have that many left. So then I started using them with the seed beads. These are really pretty. Some of them are gold, and they are in a playlist as well. And some of them have that opalescent look. So I've just been using those. And the wire for this, I think is 14 inches. Yeah, it is. And how I'm doing these, I pick up 3. What I've been doing is putting on the top one of the bicones, but it's going to be a mix. It doesn't have to be. So I'll put 3 and then just, do that like a little leaf. Put in a few little twists. And do 3 more, same way. I am keeping this very, very simple. I was looking at beach flowers, and I could make them. It's a lot of work to make something beautiful. You don't have to have, like go in and out of rows of beads, and no. Not on my beach. My beach is simple. I just want it to be pretty. I need to keep my mind concentrating on something. So I have 3 other projects that I got, and I think when you see what I have, and hopefully I can do what I want with it, I think you're going to be amazed. I actually wanted to do one of those first, but I am going to stick with this because I already started. So after you get your 3rd little leaf like that, just bring them together, a little cluster. I don't want them opened. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I don't know. I didn't so far. And then just throw a few twists in. I mean, I could actually open them and put them with the flowers, but I don't know yet. I was thinking more like a hedgy thing, more like beach grass, just stuff growing. I just want it to look like it's growing. Yeah, it's growing. That's about it. Now, for the flowers, I wasn't sure. These are in the playlist. I still have these too, but the other ones are creamy looking. Like these ones here have like that opalescent look on them. They are glass. They're in the playlist. The other ones are glass as well. So I chose to stick with these. And the way I've been doing it, because I do want it to be like a low hedge somewhere. I mean, when my husband and I go to the beach, we see there are flowered plants. Some of them have like sticker looking stuff on them, but what am I using? I'm using bicones. And these particular ones you can use, I'm using 22 gauge wire on everything so far. If I use the small ones, these, you have to use 24 gauge wire because you can't get a 22 through that hole twice. I tried. So for the flower, I'm just going to slide a bead on and pick up a flower, put that through like that, and slide it up. The problem with it is it wants to just do that. Even if you twist, it's going to do that. So what I did, it still does it a little bit. Take a bicone and just slip it onto one wire. Because if you put it on two, it's still going to do the same thing. And then just push it all the way up. You have to really hold it. And then twist it. Really tight right there. Now it really doesn't move. You know, it's more secure. And then after that, what I've been doing is adding just one leaf with bicones. Right now this is just like, it's a big puzzle on my workspace. I have no clue what I'm going to do. I'm just coming up with ideas as I go. I think it'll be pretty. Like that. I may end up like twisting these two together and, you know, stagger them and then just have like little hedge around something that I make. I don't know what yet, but we need to have flowers. And now let me close that. I'm going to show you something else. A lot of this project, like I said, these are 14 and some are 16 inches long. This is antique bronze 22 gauge wire, and I got that on Amazon. It's this one here. And the same with the silver, same exact brand of wire. So what I've been doing for these, I've been looking at palm trees. My palm tree doesn't have to look realistic, it just has to be pretty. But then I realized some of these are short. I don't know how long because I'm going to put them into sets of 2 and twist them because a real palm tree has like a braided look to it. Not that I really care, but I do want this to look tropical-like. So, and then I'm looking at it saying, oh my gosh, that wire's not going to be long enough, especially on some of them. Like this one, I need to be able to have my twists and then add it on. And then I don't know how long I want it to be, but if you do, like I have 14 and 16 inch wires, if you're doing, even if it's not for like this kind of a project, if you're making a tree and you want to use a technique like this, it's easy, but you want more to it, take another piece of wire, and I'm using, these are 4mm seed beads, and I put 9 on, because I think it looks better if you have 1 on the tip, even though it don't always look like that, but anyway, that's what I did. And well, we're going every other way, so just put that on, add it in. Now you have your wires a little bit longer, so just hang on to it and twist in another wire. You can add more leaves, and it'll get thicker as you go. And your seed beads will fit on 2 wires, I'll show you. So you don't have to cut them. Okay. So now I'm just going to slide them down over both wires. Like I said, you don't have to add on. This is just to show you in case you do need to add, if they're not long enough and you want to, if you're doing a different kind of, like a stand-up tree. And maybe that one won't fit. That one doesn't want to go. That's okay. Try another one. That one probably won't go either. It looks small. These are these seed beads I got on Amazon. They're not all the same size. They're not good for jewelry making. They are perfect for what I do. And just slide them down. And then, oops. These things have been flying, let me tell you. They get, this wire is very, it's more brittle than the silver wire, and I get them and they go flying off the... So what you're going to do, because you want a little bit of a stem, slide your beads down like that, and then fold it like that. And then twist your leaf. This is just to show you in case you need, you know, if you're working with, I don't throw away wire. So if I have, you know, spare wire, I'm going to use it. And that's what I'm doing here. Just showing you a little, it's not a trick, it's just how to add on to it. And it won't look bad. I mean, that it still looks good. And then when we add the others in, you know, I want them to go every which way. I want it to look tropical. So that's how I'm doing my tree. I have a lot more to do, more branches to make. I don't know if I want to just keep them all like this or if I want to make some longer. I think I do. I was looking at the palm trees. They're not like a regular tree. They don't branch out everywhere, but they're really like big at the top. So I think I want to do that. Just have a whole bunch of them like this. And then just put in little twists and whatnot. So that is what my tropical tree is going to look like. Let's see. I did a flower. Did I do a flower with you? I don't know. I know I did one of these. But, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, trying to get things set up. I want to have like everything ready. I want to show you how I made them. And then I'm just going to come back with a whole bunch of everything and we're going to try and put this together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, I want to make a flower. I have so many mixes in here. I have the pretty pink that I love. Seed beads, clears, just everything. Greens, oh my goodness. I really don't like those ones. The red, plus I don't have that many of them. It might look nice. I mean, I've got, what, 3? They came with green too, which they're somewhere over here. I didn't like those either. I like the light ones. But anyway, so I'm just going to slide my flower up like that. And I'm going to put one bicone on it, just so it doesn't slide. I don't know how much it's helping, but it's not hurting. All the way up. I have to really get close and pull it tight so that it doesn't flop around on you. There, see, now it's nice and secure. And now I'll add a leaf. I might actually check out Amazon as soon as I finish up this with you and see if they have little wooden sandboxes. I mean, treasure chest. Oh, and there was one other thing I was thinking about doing, and I just don't know. Let me see. I think it's over here. Okay, what did I do with them? Well, anyway, I have the whole bag. I'll show them to you. I used this on one of my projects, the double hoop. They did not have a double hoop. I'm crushed. But anyway, these are plastic, but I thought about how cool would it be to make a big sandcastle. What do you think about that? I'm trying to get my mind focused on something beautiful. But this is going to be something like I've never done before. Mirrors, yes, but that big piece of wood? I don't know. But anyway, so with that, I'll show you a sand dollar that we found on the beach. And I'm going to call this just the introduction to this big project. So I'm going to go on and make some more seagrass. I'll come back here and there and do little clips, but I just wanted to touch base and show you the introduction to the big project. I'll see you soon, guys.